All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Makar Kodash. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders of great millstone. Honors to you, brothers that are pushing out this truth all over the world. All right, we're going to get into the story of Nineveh. All right, and Jonah, the Lord said that he was that adulterous generation, the evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, but the sign that will be given unto it will be the prophet Jonah. And we're going to get that too, so I can read it word for word. But the prophets now, starting with our apostles of great millstone, all right, we represent Jonah, all right, because we're giving that warning, all right, to America, which is Babylon the Great. Like we always say, Babylon the Great, there's all these ancient kingdoms, these wicked kingdoms wrapped up in one. All right, Nineveh, Pompeii, all right, all these wicked kingdoms, man. Rome, all right, Sodom and Gomorrah, the Babylonian, everything wrapped up in one. All right, in this place, all right, Babylon the Great, you people call it America, all right, is worse than all of them. Okay, it's worse than all these kingdoms, more wicked than all these kingdoms, man. All right, so a very spiritual event is going to happen tomorrow. All right, right now the skies are clear. All right, Lord willing, I'm able to see this great sign from the heavens. All right, but there's going to be places where it's going to be completely dark for the period of 4 minutes. All right, and this is definitely a sign. This is an omen. Let's look that up real quick. This is an omen from the heavens, man, from the Lord. So, omen. Check this out. So, omen, a casual event or occurrence supposed to portend good or evil. All right, let's see. To give indication of the future. All right, so that's what your prophets do. All right, and they're on the streets. They're not in church buildings. Okay, a true prophet will be out on the highways. All right, proclaiming the Lord, proclaiming the return of the Lord. All right, prophesying like it says in Jeremiah 28:8. War, evil, and of pestilence. Okay, that's where you will find the prophets out in the streets. Going back to Proverbs, the first chapter, wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets. The Lord didn't make it complicated. All right. So again, the church is not where it's at. Your pastor is in error. Okay. And 9 times out of 10, he doesn't even know it. All right. So again, omen, to give indication of the future. All right. To know or tell, from omens to predict. And the word prophet means to say before it happens, right? That's what the word prophet means. Okay. Let's see, was there any more? That's pretty much it. But let's hit this right here, since it's right here, abominable, because that's what America is. This place is abomination. All right, in the eyes of the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, so it says exciting, disgust, or loathing, morally detestable. All right, that's what America is, man. All right, this pretty much sums up this place. All right, disgust, loathing, morally detestable. All right, deserving, abhorrence. Let's see, deplore as an evil omen, and that's what this place is experiencing. That's what this whole eclipse is about. It's an omen. It's not just something to see. It only happens every so. What they say, man. I think it's like 40 years or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. All right, and of course the news is going to downplay it, to the sheep, to you NPCs out there. All right, and you're going to regurgitate and tell the next NPC. All right, and none of you are going to know what the fuck is going on, because the Lord didn't put it in you. All right, but again, like I said, the prophets are out. The prophets have been out. We've been telling you of these things, all right, of these spiritual signs in the heavens, man, and we know exactly what they are, and that's pretty much what this video is going into. All right, that's nothing else but an omen, but a sign from the heavens, because the Lord is getting ready to destroy America, which is Babylon the Great. The Lord's going to destroy this place from off the face of the earth. All right. So again, as an evil omen, detest. Let's see. I'm just reading it, just jumping around a little bit. Yeah. So the point was the omen. So let's go back. Let's go back to this. And again, you see it right here. The Nineveh solar eclipse conspiracy debunked. What do you mean debunked? What the fuck are y'all talking about, man? You know, it is what it is. It says 7 Ninevehs in eclipse path 7. All right, 7 is completion. The Lord said that his words are purified 7 times. All right, you don't even have drinking water that's that pure. Okay, so 7 is completion. All right, meaning that the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. Okay. Look at that. It says solar eclipse will pass over every U.S. city named Nineveh on April 8th. Come on now. So that's just a coincidence, man. You people are fucking crazy, man. Now I typed in Nineveh in a Google search. All right, and we're just gonna get a little bit more information on it before I go into the script. All right. Let's see. Let's get a little bit of, because you know you got some things right here. People also ask right here under this. Okay, it says, what was Nineveh known for in the Bible? Nineveh is mentioned in the Bible, most notably in the book of Jonah, where it is associated with sin and vice. You see that? Sin and vice. And we have Vice City, Sin City. All right? Come on now, man. Prior to its fall, however, Nineveh was the largest urban center in the world, ornamented by gardens, statuary parks, and a zoo, and was regarded as a great cultural center, man. So Nineveh, it was a beautiful place. You know, they had a lot of artwork, they had zoos, a lot of development, a lot of resources. All right. So again, that's why we associate Nineveh with America as well, man. This is Nineveh as well, man. You know, wrapped into this wicked ass cesspool. All right. So let's keep going. It says, what was so evil about Nineveh? The final poem, chapter 3, opens with a prelude on the evils of the oppressive city, Nineveh, her lies, rape, and sorcery. How about that? America is the same way. All right, America does the same thing, man. You know, you got sorcery all around you. Your TV is sorcery. All right, from the Hollywood, you know, the remote, you know, all this stuff, man. All right, that you should have learned years and years ago. A lot of you people are barely learning about it now on TikTok. You know, they're going into the mind control of the television and all that. All right, the prophets have been telling you this for years, man. Years. I remember when our apostles were speaking about this when I first came in, years and years and years ago. All right. So yeah, the very phone I'm holding is sorcery and witchcraft. You know, the black screen and all that. All right, so that's all around you, man. You know, the cell towers, different frequencies. You know, the food that they give you, the GMO and all that. Yeah, so this place is laced in witchcraft. Revelation 17:5. This is the mother of harlots, the abominations of the whole earth. All right. If you can't see that America is worse than all these ancient kingdoms, man, there's something that's wrong with you. Okay, so it says her lies, rape, and sorcery, her prey and thousands slain, her harlotry and witchcraft and the seduction of the nations are all told. Because of all this, the prophet says she shall become detestable, man, destroyed. All right. Let's see. Why was Nineveh destroyed? So again, so the first time Jonah went to Nineveh, they repented. The Lord told them what they had to do, and they did it, and they repented, and the Lord, he passed over them. All right. And then later on did this. So the rebellion against the Assyrians and allied army, which combined the forces of the Medes and the Babylonians, besieged Nineveh and sacked 750 hectares of what was at the time one of the greatest cities in the world, man. So Nineveh was one of the greatest cities of the world, next to Egypt, you know, Sodom and Gomorrah, all that, man. All right. Let's see. Just going through a little bit of these right here. See why Jonah didn't like Nineveh. Let's see. What was God's warning to Nineveh? Then he announced in Nineveh by decree of the king of his officials, neither human nor animal, cattle nor flock will taste anything, no grazing, and no drinking water. Let humans and animals alike put on mourning clothes and let them call upon Yahweh forcefully. See that? Let's see. It says, how many days did Jonah warn Nineveh? He proclaimed 40 more days and Nineveh will be overturned. The Ninevites believed the Most High. They declared a fast, and all of them, from the greatest to the least put on sackcloth, which sackcloth is the sign of humility and mourning, and that's pretty much what your prophets wear out there in the streets. All right, when you go to the highways and hedges, all right, every major city in America, all over the world too, downtown and all that, you'll see that the prophets are clothed in garments made from sackcloth. Okay, so I just wanted to get a couple of scriptures real quick. Let's see. You know what? I wanted to pull out Luke 21 and 25, but I'm going to read it in NLT. All right, and there will be strange signs in the sun, moon, and stars, and here on earth the nations will be in turmoil. All right, so we're coming into that. These nations, right now they're experiencing these earthquakes, which are spiritual signs as well. The Lord said that He shall visit thee with earthquakes. All right, and thunderings and lightning. So you're seeing this, man. You're seeing the war still going on with Ukraine and Russia. You see what's going on with Taiwan, with China and America. All right, over the battle of Taiwan. China wanting to take back Taiwan, as what Russia is doing to Ukraine. You're right. So again, you got that major earthquake that happened out there in Taiwan. The buildings were all collapsed and all that. All right, so there's a lot of things that are going on, man. So yeah, you could say the nations are experiencing a turmoil. You know what? But let's look that up real quick. Turmoil. Let's look it up. Turmoil of uncertain origin, perhaps an altercation of French. Let's see, Millhopper. Constant motion to and fro. Containing. Let's see. Measure. Hold on, real quick. Let me do something else real quick. Let's just define it with a Google search. A state of great disturbance, confusion, or uncertainty. See that? So that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So again, all right, a state of great disturbance, confusion, or uncertainty. All right, and that's pretty much what's going on around the world with people, man. You're in a state of great disturbance. All right, uncertainty. You don't know what's going on. With the plagues and the job losses, inflation. All right, this is the state that the people are in right now. So the people are in turmoil. All right, perplexed, okay, by the roaring seas and strange tides. People will be terrified at what they see coming upon the earth, and people are. Just go on TikTok, man, YouTube. People are afraid of the sign that's coming, man. All right, because a lot of people are not subscribing to your mainstream media outlets. That this is it's just something that happens every 40 years. It's just an eclipse. The sun, moves in front of the moon, and all, just their dumbed down responses that they give you, man. Their programming that they give you, that they feed to you, that they feed the sheeple. All right, and you people, you eat it right up. A lot of you don't even know what the fuck is going on, man. All right, so when the Lord said that He comes back as a thief in the night, that's for you. Someone has to fit that prophecy. A lot of you are not, and I'm talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You're not even looking, man. All right, you don't consider, going back to Isaiah, the first chapter. You don't consider at all, man, what the hell is going on. You don't consider who you are. You don't consider who your power is. You're just stuck in this rat race. All right, of going to work. All right, coming home, bullshitting. All right, sleeping, and basically starting the process all over again, man. You're stuck in that rat race, that wheel. All right, your own personal problems. All right, that's what you're stuck in, man. So again, the average person, you Israelites, you don't know what the hell is going on, man. And again, neither do you care. So you will be caught like a thief in the night, man. The Lord said when He comes back, He's going to be destroying those that know not the Most High, man. Right? So the Lord is going to destroy you, such as for death unto death, man. All right? So again, people will be terrified at what they see coming upon the earth, for the powers in the heavens will be shaken. So even these devils are shaken. They know what's going on, man. Going back to Revelations 12 and 12. The devil believe and tremble. The devils also believe. All right? They know. I mean, that's James 2 and 19. Revelations 12 and 12. Let's just get it real quick. Let's get it, and we'll come back to that. Jonah. Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So they know that they have a short time. Okay? All right, they know this. That's why they feed the public with lies, man, to keep you tamed. All right, to keep you subjugated under them. All right, they know what the hell is going on. They know that the scriptures is true. That's why they have bunkers, doomsday bunkers and all that. All right, they've been preparing. This is not just something that's new because TikTok is, speaking about it all the time, you people. So James 2:19. Thou believest there is one power, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. So that's what they're doing right now. They're trembling. That's why it says, for the powers in the heavens will be shaken. Yeah, they're trembling. Then everyone will see the Son of Man coming on a cloud with power and great glory. And that's the end prophecy right there. That's the most greatest prophecy. All right. That's the greatest prophecy of all. Okay. The last and final prophecy, because before that, you're going to have the nuclear missiles strike, because the people are going to be mandated with that mark of the beast. You see that? And then that's when the Lord is going to destroy this place. Once they mandate, everybody takes that chip. Then you're going to be tested going into the hour of temptation and all that. Revelations 3:9, 10. Okay. So the Lord is not going to come back until all those things happen. And this is measuring the times diligently, properly, going back to 2 Ezra 9. All right. So it says the Son of Man coming on a cloud with power and great glory. So when all these things begin to happen, stand and look up, for your salvation is near. Yeah. So stand upon your feet, man. Look up. And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, man. All right. We go through the woes and ups and downs being in this truth. All right. But these signs, all right, is to power us up, because we understand what's going on. We know that these are tokens from the Lord. All right. So it's to pretty much stand us upon our feet, man. Get us, get our head right. All right. Back on course, back on track. Because like Jonah, all right, the Lord didn't allow him to drift off like that, man, and go do his own thing. The Lord pulled him back. You see that? Let's get that real quick. The Lord pulled him back to what he needed to do. And that's the same thing with us, man. If you're of the elect, man, there's no falling off for you. There's no doing no other something else. All right, the Lord is always going to put you back on track. And me, myself, I've experienced that. Okay? And that's how the Lord is working with you. That's how the Lord loves you, and the Lord rebukes you. All right. Like the Lord said, if you be without chastisements, you're bastards and not sons. So yeah, the Lord chastises us, man. And it's not something that feels good, That didn't feel good, Jonah getting swallowed up, right? So Jonah 1:1, it says, now the word of Yahweh came unto Jonah, the son of Amittai. I'm not saying that correctly. Hold on real quick. Jonah's father. I thought they was going to have like where they could announce it. Nope, they're not going to, but it's okay. All right. So it says, so the second verse, arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness has come up before me. So that's pretty much what the Lord done unto us. All right, the prophets, man. Going back to Isaiah 13:1, lift thee up a banner upon the high mountain, all right, which is these governments, man, America, shake the hand at them. So the Lord sent us on a mission, as he sent Jonah on a mission. Okay. But Jonah didn't want to go, but the Lord forced him to go because he's a prophet. Okay. He's a prophet. So it says, rise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness has come up before me. So the Lord pretty much said the same thing to Noah, right? He told Noah that, listen, the end of all flesh has come before me. And he told Noah what he needs to do. All right, to escape that judgment, man. And Noah did what? Going back to Hebrews 7:11, he moved with fear and prepared an ark for the saving of his household and his family. So the same thing that we do. Just this time we're the spiritual Noahs. All right, the Jonah. Okay. Lot was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. All right, so we represent all of these prophets, man. and they represent us. Okay, yeah, we're building that spiritual ark this time. All right, and the doors of mercy are soon to close, just like the Lord closed the doors of that ark. Okay, it says, but Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish from the presence of Yahweh, and went down to Joppa, and he found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare thereof. So he was like, fuck this, I'm out of here, man. You know, he saw a ship going, going the opposite direction. You know, he paid the fare, however much it was, and he was out of there, man. He didn't want to go to Nineveh. He didn't like Nineveh. He didn't like how they got down. All right. He didn't like what they stood for. So he wasn't trying to go. So it says, so he paid the fare thereof and went down into it to go with them unto Tarshish from the presence of Yahweh. But Yahweh sent out a great wind into the sea, and there was a mighty tempest in the sea, so that the ship was like to be broken. So the Lord caused something to happen, like, within his reality. Like, nah, man, you're going to go back and complete the mission that I have you set out to do. All right. So the Lord created the situation. The Lord created that wind, all right, and basically stirred up this boat. Okay. 5. Then the mariners were afraid and cried every man unto his power, and cast forth the wares that were in the ship into the sea, to lighten it of them. But Jonah was gone down into the sides of the ship, and he lay and was fast asleep. So Jonah wasn't tripping, man. He was he was fast asleep. All right, let's go to let's see, because I'm just jumping around a little bit. Jonah 2:1. Then Jonah prayed unto Yahweh his power out of the fish's belly. You see that? And he said, I cried by reason of my affliction unto Yahweh, and he heard me out of the belly of hell. Cried I, and thou heardest my voice. So that's where we're at. We're in the belly of hell. We're in the belly of the beast. We're crying out to the Lord. When we do these videos, when we're praying, that's what we're doing. All right. And the Lord hears us. He recognizes our voice. All right. And he, and he gives us the strength that we need, man, to endure this hell until he comes back, because you have to navigate, man. You can't just give up. Yeah, we're under these damn devils, man. We see the wickedness every day. Okay, but you can't give up. Yeah, you're gonna go astray sometime, man. That's the nature of the sheep. All right, but the shepherd is gonna bring you back, man. All right, you're not always gonna be 100% in this thing, man. Look at the story of Jonah. That's a prime example for us, man. Okay. Sometimes you're not always going to want to do the work, man. That's just the reality of it, man. You're not going to always be in the spirit. All right. But if the Lord's working with you, all right, he's going to put it on you, man. Okay. And make you do it. All right. Because remember, man, it's written that the elect are crowned. They get the victory. All right. Over the beast, over the system. All right. Let's see. Like I said, I'm just jumping around a little bit. Let's see. Let's go to the 3rd. Jonah 3:1. And the word of Yahweh came unto Jonah the 2nd time, saying, Arise, go unto Nineveh, that great city, and preach unto it, and preach. Let me read that again. And preach unto it the preaching that I bid thee. So Jonah arose and went unto Nineveh according to the word of Yahweh. Now Nineveh was an exceeding great city of 3 days' journey. And Jonah began to enter into the city a day's journey, and he cried and said, Yet 40 days, and Nineveh shall be overthrown. All right, so he was out there, he was prophesying. All right, just like how we're doing, just like we're prophesying. This fucking old devil, man. People get too close to your car for comfort, but it's okay. So the people of Nineveh believed the Most High and proclaimed a fast and put on sackcloth, from the greatest of them even to the least of them. And that's nowhere near going to happen in the times that we're in right now, man. Like I said, these people are more dead than ever. Going back to, what is that, 2 Timothy 3. All right, the covetous, lovers of themselves, proud, boasters, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. Yeah, so these people are more wicked than ever. These people are not going to do that, man. And I'm speaking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and I'm speaking unto you, all right, because your judgment you're gonna get the same judgment as the wicked. All right, the Lord allowed you to do that. You'll be the only ones that will be allowed to repent. Okay. For the word came unto the king of Nineveh, and he arose from his throne, and he laid his robe from him, and covered him with sackcloth, and sat in ashes. All right, let's see what other scriptures I have. Yeah, so this is a major sign, man. This is a major sign. This is an omen. The Lord is about to eclipse this place. So Matthews 12:39, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But he answered and said unto them, an evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given to it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Makar Kodas. Next video, Shalom.